Hey, it's Dan here, and what I'm going to do for you today, I'm going to do a meatball sub casserole. It's real simple and everything. I'm going to get everything put together. I'll show you a short little video of me at work yesterday, right before my lunch break, while I prep everything. Hopefully you enjoy that little short video. I'll be right back and I'll show you how to put this together. See you here in just a second. Hey, it's Dan here. I'm just sitting here at work right now, getting ready to take my lunch break. But I just figured I'd share with y'all what my office looks like. This is where I work at. Snowing to beat heck today. Of course, it's Indiana, so... Well, I'm gonna go eat lunch, and hopefully I'll be cooking something to show you guys here real soon. Y'all have a blessed day. Alright, I've got my 12-inch Camp Chef Dutch oven. I put a lot of grease in this because even though I am very proud of how I season my stuff, if you do not put a lot of grease in this recipe, it is going to stick. Now, I bought the small little biscuits. I bought 2 cans, so I got 20 of them. I'm just going to layer the bottom. If you buy the bigger ones, these are only about 1.5 inches in diameter. If you buy like the grands or something like that, you'll want to cut them in half, even possibly cut them in quarters. But I bought these small ones just so I wouldn't have to cut them up. And we're just going to layer the bottom of this. And even with 20 of these on this 12-inch, it's going to cover the bottom, but I mean, we're not going to have a whole lot of overlapping or anything like that. And then I just take a jar of marinara. What I bought today was the spicy tomato and basil is what I bought. And you're just going to take this whole jar and you're going to spread it around, make sure everything's covered. Take your spoon, just even everything out a little bit. I haven't even put that on the fire and it already smells good. And then I've got a 1.5 pounds of meatballs. They're already fully cooked. They're frozen though, but just take this bag. Just dump it in there, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure that they're all in one layer. You don't want any on top of each other. Like I said, these are frozen, so if you defrosted them, you could probably do this recipe in maybe a half hour or so. The way I do it, it takes between 45 minutes to an hour, and that's because, like I said, I don't take the time to defrost this. If I was out at the campsite, they'd already be in the cooler for a day or two. They'd be a lot more defrosted. But you just spread these out in a single layer. And then I got myself an 8-ounce bag of mozzarella cheese. And let me get this cut open real quick. And it took me just a little bit longer inside than I'd planned on, so my coals that I put on right now probably aren't going to last very long because they've already been in the chimney for about 20 minutes. So I'll probably have to get some more coals going, but try to spread this as even as you can. cover all the meatballs if you're able to. And this is the entire recipe. You just put this on. Like I said, it's probably going to take between 45 minutes to an hour today because my meatballs are frozen. If you defrost the meatballs or whatever, it goes a lot quicker. You'd be done in a half hour. But if you're out camping or doing whatever, or even like what I'm doing on my back porch at the house, quick, simple, and very delicious. All right, I'll get this on the fire and I'll be right back with you. All right, I went ahead and I put some fresh coals on there to go with the ones that are about 3/4 of the way burnt. They'll light. It'll probably end up taking an hour because I let my coals burn a little too long before I got everything started. But I'm going to let this go. I'm going to rotate the lid and rotate the pot every 15 minutes. I'm guessing between 45 minutes to an hour, dinner's going to be served. I'll be back. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, then we'll plate it up. If you guys like what I'm doing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys have any suggestions on anything to cook, I try to do anything anybody suggests. I'll give you a shout out if it's something I'm cooking for you. I'll be back here in just a little bit. Hopefully you guys will like my recipe. I know I will. Have a blessed day. See you here in a few. Hey, I'm back. This ended up taking about an hour and 20 minutes because the beautiful thing about living here in Indiana is it started raining on me. So it's tough for me to keep the heat on and everything. But as you can see on there, and I don't know if I know how to zoom this camera or not, but I'll see if I can. Everything's melted nicely. I mean, it looks beautiful. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Let me get this plated up. I'll be right back with you guys, and I'll show you what it looks like on a plate.